Yes!
We are on.
Hi.
Hi.
We're Twopeasinapod19. My name is Harry.
And I'm Gigi. But Harry, where'd you get your apron? Because it looks just like mine.
Let me tell you something. I got two friends of mine, Jeremy Basso and Billy Ebert from Think Tank Promotional. These guys did a wonderful job on our apparel. What do you guys think? Hopefully, if we get this thing going really well, we may have some little merchandise out there for you guys to enjoy.
Yep, so if you want a t-shirt, let us know, or I guess you can probably get them on, are they on Facebook?
Yeah, actually they have a website. It's www.thinkpromotional.com. So let me say that one more time. www.thinktankpromotional.com.
Yep. So as you can see, this is our very first video. You can follow us on Instagram at Twopeasinapod19, and please tell others to follow us as well.
Please and thank you.
Yes, we just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting us, and it's helped us. It's been great. So today we're actually going to make what we call a white chicken chili with a twist, and we're going to make a pepper jack crusted cornbread. And Harry's got a little something special that he's going to make.
I'm also going to have what I call a spaghetti lasagna. We're going to have that right on the side as well.
Yep. So we're going to walk you through this. Now, keep in mind, this is our first show, so trial and error. But we hope that you stay tuned. Yep. We got a lot of other shows coming. We have guests coming up too as well.
Wonderful.
So we're excited about this. Now, what we did was we prepped a little bit just for time's sake. So right now, I have cooking in here is 2 chicken breasts that I butterflied, and then I put olive oil. Now, if you can't use olive oil, because obviously we're trying to do recipes, like we're taking old recipes and making them new, but we want to incorporate recipes that people who have food allergies can also use their ingredients that they need and still make the same dish.
Right.
I myself have food allergies. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. So right now I'm using olive oil because I can have that. But if I couldn't, I would probably use like coconut oil, or there's other oils out there, sesame seed oil, whatever you feel comfortable using. So right now I do have the seasoning going on in this pot here. So there's chicken. So we have some chicken going on. Now what I did was I pre-cooked both sides first before I added the seasoning. So this is the seasoning. Right now it is a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and 2 cloves of it's like chopped up garlic.
Yeah.
We have 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of the paprika, and half a teaspoon of parsley, 1 tablespoon of, and this is a shout out to Kissed by the Sun, KBS seasoned salt. Follow them on Facebook. They have some really great spices. I can't say enough about their spices. They're delicious, and they have many to choose from. So it's called Kissed by the Sun, KBS, on Facebook. Thank you so much. And we're going to be using your products.
Yes.
So I've already added the spices. I just wanted to let you know what I added. If you want this recipe, you can let us know, and we'll be glad to give it to you on Instagram.
Sure.
Once our YouTube channel, this first show is about to air, we're going to put the link on YouTube as well. Now, Harry has also started prepping his side here, so he started prepping the chili. So tell him what's in this dish.
Oh, okay. What we started with is 1 green pepper, 1 orange pepper, a half an onion. And I got 3 kinds of beans in here. I got northern beans, I got black beans, and I got some small white pinto beans. Now, if you're allergic to certain beans, you can also substitute that with pinto beans as well. Just make sure you drain them really well, okay? And also I got salt and pepper to taste. I got a half a cup of peas, but you can also substitute that with corn as well, okay? And I got like a half a cup of diced carrots, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 cloves, fresh garlic cloves chopped up real nicely, so you can mix that in as well. A teaspoon of Italian dressing, and also a half a teaspoon of paprika, and then a half a teaspoon of parsley as well. And just put it all together and just mix it up together.
So some of the ingredients that I incorporated into the chicken, he has put a little bit started in here as well. You don't want to use too much salt because the seasoning on the chicken, and then the packet of the McCormick white chicken chili mix is what we use. That also has its own salt, so you don't want to put too much in there.
Too much sodium, yeah.
Right. So this is what we're starting with now. once, so he's gonna stir this up a little bit. It's steaming already.
Yeah.
So we pre-did this because we didn't want to, for time's sake, you know, we're trying to keep track of how much time we're using.
And also, you want to add 2 cups of water to this as well.
Yeah, 2 cups of water. You don't want to really add too much. Now, once the chicken is cooked, which mine is, I'm going to incorporate the chicken into the chili.
So.
Okay. So now we've got this. So we're good with that. Now we're just going to let this cook off. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to cook on low. So you just want to let it simmer and then, you know, just keep stirring. And then once it's all done, we'll show you what else to do. Other than that, we'll be back.
Hi, we're back.
Hi, we're back. So we're going to show you some shots so you can see exactly what we're cooking here.
See how nice that looks? It smells incredible. Trust me, once these vegetables get nice and soft, when you add that chicken to it, a nice crust of bread and a little bit of wine, you'll be right as rain.
And now I'm going to show you the chicken because the chicken, the seasoning,
magnificent. I'm telling you. Wish you guys were in this kitchen. I'm telling you. Yes.
All right, so this is what we're doing.
Yes, we are. It's
we're
passion.
still cooking.
We love it. Hope you guys love it too.
Chicken again, I want to keep flipping it because when you flip it, kind of gives it that grilled kind of look on it, and that's what you want. And then I'm just going to add the rest of the seasoning. Don't be afraid to use the seasoning.
It's going to give it tons of flavor.
It's going to give the chicken flavor, and then the chicken's only going to go into this pot, which is going to just incorporate even more flavor. That's why we didn't salt it too much, because we know that the seasoning that we're using on the chicken is actually, we already have seasoning, so you just don't want to salt it too much.
That was our oven saying, I think it's ready to go.
So that's preheating, it's done, and that'll be for the muffins that we're going to make. So right now, we just got to wait for this to
kind of soften up for us and
cook a little bit.
Yep.
And then I'm going to start breaking down the chicken so that we can actually put it into the pot. So, anything else you want to add while we're...
let me see. Once again,
going
like
on?
I said, for us, we're not chefs, but we definitely have a passion for cooking. You know, we kind of met each other through my mutual friend, and we just started coming up with recipes, and the name came out of nowhere. We just looked at each other and said, you know what? 2 peas in a pot. 2 peas in a pot, 19. If I'm not mistaken, that's right.
2 peas in a pot, 19. Mm-hmm. The other thing is, we decided that we want to take really old recipes or recipes that nobody's used in a long time, and we want to incorporate new ingredients into them and kind of reinvent them. We also want to make sure that people who have food allergies, as myself, that we can allow you to use these recipes, and you can take the ingredients that you can eat and you can put them into these recipes.
Yep.
Meaning it won't be exactly the same,
right,
but it'll be the same as far as something new to you. So like I can't have avocados, I can't have mangoes, I can't, there's so many things I can't eat. So it's good to be able to have like alternatives. Now I used olive oil today. If you can't use olive oil, then use coconut oil or whatever kind of oil that you can use.
You can use avocado oil as well too,
Just don't invite me over it.
She's so crazy. But yeah, you can use any kind of oil you can use clarified butter if you want, you know what I mean? That just adds more flavor to your chicken. So, but yes, when you check these vegetables, this is getting good. This is getting good.
Yep, and our chicken is ready to be cut up. So what you want to do is you just want to let it rest a little bit. You don't want to start like cutting it up right away. Just let it rest.
Yep.
Let everything marinate a little bit. Now I have pre-cooked some chicken already with the seasoning on it. So I want to add that so we can, and as you can see, I've already chopped up some chicken. So, oh my God, he got
it's called quality control. I'm sorry.
And he took it out of the container, so we can't use it.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. We're learning. So let me just cook up this chicken.
But it is delicious.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty good right there. Real good.
Hope that your Sunday is going well.
Any
I
football
know,
fans out there?
yeah, Green Bay Packer fan.
I am a New York Giants fan.
Oh God.
It is what it is. It'll do what it do. I'm not one of those crazy fans. I kind of let my team speak for me. W is a W and L is an L. What are you gonna do? You know, we're doing all right, I guess. We'll see how it goes today.
And today's a beautiful day outside.
Oh my God. This is what autumn is all about right here.
It's like 55 degrees out,
yeah,
so
beautiful.
we're can't wait to finish doing what we're doing, showing what we're doing, and then we're gonna hit the road today and let some people try out our dishes. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because it's starting to get a little too hot.
You want to put a nice little rolling boil.
All right, so we're ready to incorporate this chicken.
And I won't put my hands in it again.
So this is the chicken breast I took out of the frying pan that I just made. Okay, now we're done with that. And I did turn off my burners. This one we put on low so that it can just simmer. All right,
yeah, once again, I'd still like to give another shout out to Jeff Bostrom and Billy Ebert from Think Tank Promotional for getting us these wonderful vest aprons for us. And also we got a spare t-shirts that we hopefully in time we'll be able to give you guys some, place an order, we'll take care of you.
all right, so as you can see, this is it. This is it for the chicken chili. So it's just gonna cook itself. I would say to let it cook for about 25 to 30 minutes on low, and then just keep going in and stirring it. Now we're going to show you how to make the cornbread. So let's get that going.
Let's get that started. Get this out of the way here. Bring all our stuff over here. Okay. I'll do this right here.
Going to use a clear bowl this time so you can see what we're cooking. So here is going to make this on the side, on this little side section right here. Now we're actually just using, it is a box cornbread that we are using, so you can use, just use that, and you can just follow the directions to make the cornbread mix itself. Some people use cornmeal. You can make it homemade if you like. There are recipes out there like Pinterest and stuff like that. Today we're using an egg. We have the cornmeal here, and we decided to put some chopped up blueberries in it.
That's nice.
So it's just a little bit. We have one egg. We are going to put some honey. Now, I don't measure out the honey. I just kind of drizzle it in.
The more the better.
Yeah, it's probably like a teaspoon probably a little bit more. So we are incorporating this. We also have in it the apricot jam. And the apricot jam, you're going to use a tablespoon of apricot jam. And then we have the vanilla, which is about about a teaspoon I would use. I always make double this batch, so I've got to remember that it's a teaspoon for the vanilla. And then we're going to incorporate some milk into it and make it, it's not going to be a very thick batter, because once we put the milk in it, we have to kind of make it a little bit on the runny side a little bit, because we're also going to incorporate some cheese into that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Get this baby working.
We also decided, doing this cooking show, that we would like to have people cook for one. I know that there are a lot of people out there who say, I love to cook, but I just don't want to cook for one person.
Right.
I get that. We're both, I mean, I cook for one, Mary cooks for one.
I cook for myself, and I do eat it too.
Yeah. So we would like to show you how to make a one portion, like for one person. Now, if you decide you want to cook a little bit more, maybe you're having a guest over or a couple guests, you can just double up on the recipes that we're showing you, and then we can show you that you can just properly freeze them in containers that have good lids on them, and they can keep in the freezer for like a month. But you can make this up ahead of time. Now, the cheese that Mary just put in there is it's an extra sharp cheddar cheese. We decided to go with that one because it has a little more zing to it. So that's what we're working on right now. Now, once we get that all incorporated, we're going to put them into the cupcake baking sheets. And then we already preheated our oven to 400. So we're going to put those in the oven and then let them bake for, I think it's about
15 to 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah, you want to check on them.
Yeah,
we actually let them go a little bit longer, because once we put the pepper jack cheese on top, when the muffins are almost done, that's when you want to put that cheese on top. Let it get a little crusted over. So that's what we're working on. Now I'm going to take a look at the stew and see how we're doing, because you want to stir it periodically just to make sure everything's getting incorporated.
Let's try this again. Less cups. Okay, now that I got my batter all set up now, you just want to spoon in just a little bit, but not too much. Well, actually, we want a little bit more, because we want them to look like popovers. You know what I mean? I know some people have had those before. They're quite delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna just ladle in spoon here and a spoon there. Get these nice here. Look at that. That's beautiful, guys. I wish you guys were in this kitchen right now. It smells amazing.
So you don't want to fill it right to the top. You actually want to fill them just before the top, because they're gonna puff up a little bit, and it looks good because then you'll put the cheese on later. Now you can put corn in this. You don't have to use blueberries. I mean, you can even try strawberries if you like. It's whatever you can have. We're just trying to give you some substitute ideas. If you can't have an egg, I wanted to let you know that if you cannot have an egg in your corn muffin, then you can actually use applesauce. Yes. Applesauce is great for the replacement of an egg.
Make it more moist.
Yeah, and there's other substitutes for eggs, but that's a good one to put with a corn muffin. So if you, like I said, if you can't have eggs. Now, if you can't have milk, you can also use like a soy milk, an almond milk, any kind of milk product that you can have that obviously isn't milk, but anything that you can have that you can substitute for milk that you're used to drinking yourself.
I'm in a crisis.
So once we get these in the oven, then we'll just pop them in. Oh, don't worry about it.
Should we can just make it like that? Okay.
So So we're gonna fill one more muffin here.
I had a whoopsies.
That happens. We're used to the oopsies.
You dig? And also, you can add ginger to this as well too.
Oh yes, you can add ginger. You can even use lemon zest if you like a little zest in it too. So
That should be enough right there.
corn muffins, it's endless what you could do with them. So you just make them like how you want to make them. I think the next time I make a corn muffin, I actually wanted to try something with corn muffin and a little pumpkin in it.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, so I'm interested in kind of playing up the corn muffin a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so these all set. Give them a little tap so we can get some of that air out. Okay, we'll put
And
it in.
now we're gonna pop them into the oven. And like I said, we're gonna cook these for about 15-20 minutes. We just want to make sure that they get, you know, like they're cooked before we add the cheese on it. Then we let them cook a little bit more so that the cheese actually gets melted and a little bit crusted over. So I'm gonna take a look at this chili again one more time. It's looking pretty good.
Smelling amazing.
I don't know if you can see that, but
That is,
it's getting
that's
there.
power right there. That's power.
So I'm actually going to do a taste test because any chef will tell you, taste your food before you know.
As Gordon Ramsay said, taste, taste, taste.
Taste, taste, taste. So I am going to take a taste of this.
See if it do what it do.
All right, so it's one shot taste test here. We're not double dipping, don't worry. So we're actually tasting the sauce part of it because we want to make sure there's not too much salt in there.
That's perfect. Yep.
Got a little kick to it. Excuse me, I'm not used to the spicy stuff.
But that's perfect.
I'm gonna take a little drink out of my Gigi cup if you don't mind.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Okay, let's get this stuff out of the way.
Yummy, yummy. All right.
So what else we got?
So we got that there. Now, Harry's gonna show you how to do the spaghetti squash lasagna.
Uh-huh.
So this is still cooking. We still got time on this. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleaning up our area so that he can start doing that.
Okay, thank you. And it's real simple, guys. It's only maybe like about three ingredients is all you're gonna need for that. So we're gonna start with this. Then we're gonna go with. There's a table there. Yep. All right. Guys, basically what I do with my spaghetti squash is super simple. Just a little vegetable oil, some cracked pepper, and some garlic powder. That's all you'll need.
Oh, over there.
Alright, we'll lay that out like so. Grab a little trusty brush. Alright, so what you want to do, once you cut open your spaghetti squash, you're going to take a spoon and scoop out all the not guts, we'll say,
The seeds.
the seeds, okay? You're going to scrape those out really, really good so that, and once you scrape those out, that'll make the spaghetti a little more softer, okay? So what I do is I take a little bit of vegetable oil, just a little bit. You don't want a lot, just a little.
Maybe about
Maybe a half a teaspoon, no more
half
than
a
that.
teaspoon, probably,
Okay.
yeah.
And you're gonna brush it all over your spaghetti squash. Tops, the bottom is gonna get real nice either way. Right? So we put a little bit of that on top like so. Okay. Then we're gonna hit it with some fresh cracked pepper. I say crack, okay, so
What did you say?
right? I don't even want to go there.
Don't go there.
Good dig. Alright, so let's get that all over nice. Like the season
That's
like
good.
so. Alright. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. It's gonna give it tons of flavor. Right?
So he didn't say garlic salt. He said garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
Don't use garlic salt because the garlic salt can be overpowering. So you really don't want to put that on there.
Right. Okay. And this is all set. See? Nice and simple, right? Now what you want to do is just put this in a 400-degree oven for about 40 minutes or so once it's softened up. And I'll show you guys what I do with it next once it's all nice and cooked. Everything's in, ready to boogie.
Oh my goodness. So
Crazy.
we, like Karen was saying, we decided to do a cooking show because we both like to cook. And, you know, sometimes when you have a passion for something, why not follow your dream?
Yeah.
And we have a dream to do a cooking show, and I hope so far you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
We've put a lot of effort into this, but it takes teamwork.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Teamwork makes a dream work.
We're teamwork. We're two peas in a pod. I'm Gigi.
And I'm Harry. You know. Okay.
So we decided to do this, and so we're doing it, and we're making it happen. And yes, this is our first show, and we'll probably make mistakes, we'll stumble, and all that stuff. But you know what? We're okay with it because it's just going to get better and better and better. And we're going to be bringing some really cool recipes.
Exactly.
So this is just the first of it. So I hope that everybody will stay tuned.
Yep.
Like I said, we're going to post this on Instagram. Our Instagram is at Twopeasinapod19. So I hope that you will follow us and tell your friends about us. And if you know anybody who has any food allergies, please let them know. Yeah, let us know.
Because there's always a substitute for whatever your dish you want that you can't have.
Right. And the fun part about this too, as the weeks go on, we're going to have special guests on the show. So
that's right.
We're excited about that. We have some people lined up already with some really good recipes themselves.
Right.
We're trying to look for simple dishes, nothing too...
Not New York restaurant crazy, but simple rustic dishes that that the average person can eat without having to look for ingredients that you got to go somewhere else and find.
Just home cooking.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yep, that's pretty much
simple home cooking. So here's gonna. I think we're pretty close to done on this.
Oh yeah. Get nice and thick with the beans.
Yep. So actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start plating this so you can see what it looks like, and then our corn muffins are done. So we're gonna take them out and we're gonna
show you what they look like.
Yeah, show you what they look like. We're gonna put them in a bowl and plate it for you, and then we'll also show you how to finish up the squash as well while we're waiting.
Yeah.
So let me get some plates and we'll show you how we're going to plate this.
Let's plate it up. Ooh, this is so good. Ooh, it smells so fantastic. Oh, that's nice right there. Okay, so we have that.
So we got some fancy plates, not really, really super fancy. You want to be able to get like a good amount into the bowl. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to put, once we pour the chili in, we're going to put a doll of sour cream on top with some extra, sharp cheddar cheese and some chives on top of it. Especially if you're having company, and you want it to look a little decorative, or you just want it for yourself.
That's the best place. Please you first.
Yep. So let me get the muffins out too. So Harry's gonna start putting the stew or chili. So sorry. The chili into the bowls.
That. This is so perfect for a day like this. It really is. Stove want a bowl too, so I just gotta give him one too.
Yeah, our stove's making a lot of noises. But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, like so. Okay. So what we want to do is grab.
So I'm gonna show you. These are the muffins. They're cornbread muffins with pepper jack cheese crusted over them. So we're gonna have those with the chili.
You just want to just crumble a little bit of cheese, put as much as you want. I like cheese, but each his own. Whatever you feel in that day. All right. Cheese on top.
Okay.
So, okay. Believe that. I'm hungry than a bunch of hostages. I'm trying to tell you.
Alright.
A little bit of greens.
So I have some chives. Don't put too many. You don't want to overpower it because it already has onion in it. So we're just going to doll it up a little bit, make it look pretty.
Make it pretty.
Get a little bit here.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm going to give you a closer shot so you can see this. This dish is pretty good.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Alright, here we go.
Look at that. Tell me you don't want to get into some of this. A little football, a beer. This is perfect. Perfect.
So that's our... We're going to have to edit that. There you go.
It's our white chicken chili with pepper jack cornbread.
Yep, crusted over.
Crusty, crusty.
So, hopefully you'll enjoy it if you make it yourself. If you need the recipe, please let us know because we can give it to you on Instagram. I can message it to you. All right, so we got that so far. Now, Gary's gonna take out the squash because he has to add some more ingredients to it, and then he's gonna put it back in the oven. So right now we're just gonna set these aside. Yep, got it?
Yep, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna put this on this side. Gotcha, I wanna burn your finger. There you go. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
Okay, so now,
So we're gonna put some more ingredients and then we're gonna stick it back in the oven for you. We packed our refrigerator pretty full because we didn't want to forget any ingredients.
yeah, right. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do now, that our squash is semi ready. What I like to do is just put some mozzarella cheese in there because it's gonna mimic it like a lasagna that you actually make. But we're not gonna use the sauce because this spaghetti squash is nice and healthy, like some people would know. And it's actually pretty good for you, you know. So
Now, if you can't have cheese, if you're lactose intolerant, I think they do have some kind of cheese for people who are lactose intolerant. I think there is cheese out there that's a cheese but not cheese. I'm not sure exactly what the name is, but I do know that there's some cheeses out there. So don't be afraid to still make this dish and use the, I don't know if it's imitation cheese or what the name is, but I know that it's out there.
and also once you shred with your spaghetti squash is done, and you shred it with a fork, you can actually put some tomato sauce on it. And that's really a healthy way of enjoying spaghetti squash.
Harry, how much cheese do you think you've put in there?
You know what? It's at your discretion. I mean, I'm a cheese person. I love cheese. So I mean, I would say like maybe a half a cup to a cup. Once again, it depends on your preference of how much cheese you want to put on it. Okay. And then what also I like to do is hit it with some Italian seasoning. It'll give it that Italian lasagna feel. Okay. Just get a little bit on top like so. Like that.
Yummy.
Like that. And then
We're gonna eat good today.
You sure? And then what you want to do?
So good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then what you want to do is put this back in the oven.
You need your
Like so.
Alright. Now our muffins are still cooking. The first batch that we made, the second ones we pre-did for you guys, but we still are cooking the second batch. Now Gary did make a squash ahead of time, so we're gonna take that out.
Mmm, smells delicious. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when it's nice and done.
Do you need a knife?
No, actually, well, for this one here, I think a fork would be good. Because we want to.
Cut up. Take it out.
Yeah.
And I'll put some smaller things.
Very nice. Okay. taste a lot of the spaghetti squash strands in it. It's really delicious. Once again, very, very healthy. Right? Put on a little couple pieces. So, almost like you're making French bread in a sense.
Yeah.
So like so.
Could you incorporate garlic into this?
Oh, you sure can. You can use garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic. You can actually use minced garlic if you put a little bit of salt down and take the back of your knife and press it down really good. It'll mince it up really good and it'll melt inside your dish instantly. So you'll have that garlic taste that you're looking for, but not with that bite. Okay.
So before we actually finish the show, I would like to say thank you for all my friends and family who helped us out.
Thank you very much.
And I know Harry has friends and family that he'd like to thank as well. We've had so many people that have stepped up and helped us out. It's been unbelievable, all the people that have come forward to help us do this. So thank you so much for everybody. And the people who couldn't help out, but still have given us verbal support and have spread the word for us.
Yep.
We just want to say thank you to you as well. There just been an outpour of people that have really been helping us. So we're really appreciative of this. So now we're getting ready to eat. So
You guys hungry?
we're hungry, and this is it for now. So stay tuned because we're going to start posting once a week. We're going to try to put a video out once a week for you.
Yep.
This one will probably get aired by November 1st. I'm probably going to put it out there. And like I said, I will put that link to Instagram on it. Until then, 2 peas in a pod.
19.
19. Harry, Gigi, first show.
Pop your collars, pop your collars.
Hope it was good. All right, we're excited.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you guys. Have a great night. Bye.